Hi to all our family and friends, and to those who don't know us. I'm Sheila Gray. I'm 68, and this is my husband, Stephen. He'll be 56 on April 2nd.
Hi, everyone.
We live in Green Acres, Florida, in an adult community. Stephen and I got married in 1991. He was a young, healthy man with a very good job, and he always took care of our family. We were never in debt. Unfortunately, that changed in 1997. Stephen had an asthma attack and he couldn't breathe. He was diagnosed with reactive airway disease or atmospheric allergy-induced asthma. He started getting allergy shots weekly and was able to go back to work. He was fine until 1999. But an hour after getting a shot, he had an asthma attack and his doctor wouldn't give him any more shots. Two other doctors said the same thing. He tried going back to work more than once, but even wearing a filtering mask, he couldn't breathe. So after 9 years, he had to leave a very good job, 1 year short of being eligible for his pension when he retired. He had to do something to earn a living, so he started his own business. Because he was very good with computers, we decided he should go into the computer business. He would go to people's homes and help them with their computer problems. This allowed him to control where and when he worked. Through advertising and word of mouth, the phone started ringing. His customers liked him very much, and we were very optimistic for the future. The business was doing well, and we thought he would have a steady income again, and we'd be okay. But we were wrong. Unfortunately, Stevens had many medical issues through the years that have kept him from working regularly. Because he wasn't well enough, he had to cancel appointments, and the phone would always ring the most when he was too sick to work. Because he wasn't well enough to work, so many times through the years, we got further and further into debt. Since last May, Stephen hasn't worked at all. He's been suffering with the debilitating dizziness, excruciating ringing in his ears, blurred vision, terrible eye pain, headaches, and sensitivity to sound and light. That's why he's wearing the dark glasses. He walks with a cane so he doesn't lose his balance and fall. He constantly feels like he's bobbing in the water and that the room is always spinning. It's hard for him to concentrate and stay focused on anything. I don't know how he deals with it. He's been suffering with this for 11 and a half months now. He feels so useless and frustrated. He really does want to work again and play his guitar and just live, not just exist. My heart breaks for him. He's miserable all the time. He's seen 2 primary doctors, 2 ophthalmologists, 2 neurologists, and 2 ENTs. They've all said they can't help him anymore. He's been diagnosed with BPP, vertigo, and vestibular visual disconnect. He's had 10 physical therapy sessions, but the last time he was there, he got so dizzy he had to stop. He couldn't stand for 20 minutes. That was in last December. He was told not to come back until a doctor okayed it. He's had no further treatment until last week when he finally saw a new primary doctor. Stephen's finally scheduled to get an x-ray of his neck and new blood work. As of now, he still can't work. He can't drive, and we don't know when or if he'll be able to. Just riding in the car makes him more dizzy and nauseous. Our total income since last May has been only $1,027 a month. This money comes from my Social Security, plus a pension I get from a previous divorce settlement. Since our income's been so low, we have been able to get free health care through our county since 2004, and we've gotten food stamps since 2009. We're grateful for the health care Stephen's gotten, but unfortunately, they don't always approve every treatment or test he needs. We haven't had enough money to get dental care for years. Hopefully, the new doctor will be able to get him the treatments and tests he needs, and he will finally feel normal again and be able to work. Unfortunately, the health care plan he's on will not cover allergy testing and shots. We would have to pay for them, and they're very expensive. Only a few people know this, but we're in a very desperate situation right now. Besides Stephen's health issues, our house is in foreclosure. We have to be out of our home of 16 years, buy another house, pack and move within 120 days. That's 4 months from now. Since 2008, we've been trying to modify our mortgage and fight with the bank to save our home, but we've lost the battle. Right now we have no money and we have nowhere to go. We won't be able to get a mortgage, so we have to pay cash for a house. We can't rent because the monthly payments are too high, at least $800 and up. Besides, if we rent, a landlord could force us to move out again in a year or two. We can't possibly deal with this again. The stress of what's going on is affecting my health too. My anxiety is through the roof, I get palpitations, and I'm not sleeping. I have rheumatoid arthritis and high blood pressure. I'm on Medicare, so I get what I need. If Stephen's health doesn't improve, I'll have to pack to move myself. We've gone through hell for 17 years, but we've done it together. We love each other very much. We haven't lived a normal life in all that time. We just want a normal life. I know we're asking a lot, but we need to raise at least $150,000. We know that's a lot of money, but we've been looking at homes, and most places we are seeing were built in the 1970s or 80s. Either everything in them is original and needs a lot of work, or they're way too expensive. With Stephen's asthma issues, we'd have to get rid of any carpet and make sure everything is freshly painted and clean. If the appliances don't work, we'll have to buy new ones. Our appliances have to stay with this house. And there's always unforeseen costs after you move in. We have 2 cars. They're 1997 and 8, but they both have low mileage. They're in need of some repair, and Stephen's car isn't even running right now. It needs a new battery. If our new doctor can't help him, we may have to pay to get Stephen the proper medical care he needs for his dizziness and balance problems and his asthma. This is why we are trying to raise so much money. We can't be homeless. Stephen can't breathe outside without oxygen, and he's medically not eligible to get it. He will die if he can't breathe. I think I will die too. There's no one who can help us or take us in. We're on our own. We really hate to have to ask people for help, but like I said before, we're in a desperate situation. If everyone would just donate whatever they can, and please pass our video on to anyone you know, family and friends, or even a doctor who can help Stephen with his medical issues, we would be very grateful. With your help, we are optimistically hopeful that we can achieve our goal. Thank you so very much for listening.
Thank you.